Hi, good morning. This is Rose Goddess Rising, and I'm Daniela, and I'm here to just share some divine inspiration from the divine feminine energy in our universe, which is really picking up, and it's necessary, and it's at a perfect time. And so I just wanted to say today, another fun way if you don't want to do oracle cards or if you're interested in trying and want to do something different, just as a quick go-to for your own personal use, you can always do something like this. This is a little book that a great friend of mine, one of my best friends, Lisa, gave me. It's a daily oracle book. So instead of doing cards, you kind of just pick a page, open a page. And it seems like this is crazy and it wouldn't work, but it's the same. It's, the energy that's around us, the energy in our thoughts, and then at our fingertips connects it all together. And so when we choose our page, it's coming through the book versus the cards. It's, whatever, shuffling cards. Just quick and easy ways. You can keep this in your car with you when you need some inspiration and you need some help and some guidance in a tangible sort of way. So I'm going to pick a page from this book and just see what's today's message and how it relates to the divine feminine. Okay, so I know this is probably backwards, but it says something big is coming. Your actions will help determine what it is. Okay. So there's definitely something big coming. I feel like we are all very aware that there's something big on the horizon, right? And that there is something sort of bubbling and boiling up in ourselves, in society, in the world in general. And the outcome is really, like this book is saying here in this little quick snippet, the outcome is going to look however you want it to look. There's a lot going on in the world, and we can choose to see things as negative and awful, or, there's also the rose-colored glasses. Everything is fine. I don't know what you're talking about. And we just kind of ignore it. But truly, the situation or whatever we're going through in our individual lives as a collective is dependent on the way you choose to perceive it. And even when things are really difficult, it's happening for a reason. And it's for our inner strength, to grow our inner strength. So you could be in a situation where you're constantly worried about the outcome of something and you're trying to figure out how you're going to, not necessarily fight that situation, but get around it or manipulate it, I guess we could say, to your liking because you've already considered it to be something that's challenging or difficult. But really, when we realize that these challenges and difficulties that come in our lives are here to help show us where we need to do a little bit more work or think a little bit harder about our journey and how we're working through things, you can also take that as, okay, well, this is just a challenge. This is just something for me that I have to learn from and that I have to grow from. And when I get to the other side of this, it's totally going to be different and wonderful, So you can choose to look at these challenges as a positive or a negative. And so, of course, the energy and the intention that you put in towards that thing or that situation is going to determine the outcome, right? So it's not just going to magically happen. We like create our own outcomes. So you get to choose what you want the outcome to be. And this is where positive thought and love and intention and all of these things are super important, because we have the power to switch our thoughts around and say, I'm going to wake up every morning and tell myself something wonderful is going to happen for me today. And our brains automatically take that and says, oh, okay, we're going to search today for something wonderful to happen. And if this is something you do consistently, you will start noticing the wonderful things that are happening. Oh my gosh, my commute to work was like significantly not stressful today. Or I got the last pair of shoes in my size that I wanted that I saw over there. Like anything, these are just all small little things that add up to bring peace, right, and happiness, and just the little things. So we can choose to look at the little things and be happy with those, or wait for the big things and wait and wait and wait and save and save and save, and then hopefully the big thing comes. Or we could just learn how to think about things in our everyday lives and the outcomes of the things that happen in our everyday lives, how we make those what we want our life to be, and have positive thoughts about it, right? And move forward with it. And the outcome is all dependent on our perspective, right? So have your best intentions in mind when you are planning something. Work from your heart. And always know that, there's going to be challenges, and it's okay to see a challenge for what it is. And you can choose to see the good and the bad in anything, right? But when we are conscious and recognize that we have the potential to determine the outcomes and see it the way we want to, that's where freedom is, because you can release yourself from the negativity of it. You can flip things around and always look at them from a higher perspective. So you get to choose the outcome. You get to choose the outcome. Remember. Thank you. Have a great day. I hope this helps.